Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chaosville, the Bedmon Incorporated episode 13. Today we are, as you can see, back at the Night of the Living Dead build. And our main thing today is, as you've probably guessed from the title, bees and trees. We're going to be looking at how the tree breeding is going, and we're going to see if we can investigate methodologies to expedite the way that breeding is going. So not much has changed around here. I'm not wearing a cat hat, that's one thing I guess, and of course this face cam, but there. As you can see, I have started to get some of the carpet down, and if you were watching the intro carefully, you'll notice I've done some more work with the basement, but not much. I reviewed the footage, and I discerned that, in fact, it is the opposite way around to the way we had it, so I had to tear out the entire stairway and switch things around, and dig out a large portion of area, a large portion of space that I had not even remotely touched in the last episode we were here, but it's done anyway. I might need to make it a little bit bigger, but then there's of course decorations and all that stuff. And I have put the empty space that we did clear out to some usage, but we'll see that in a moment. But as I say, our main thing is outside, so there's a lot of scorpions out there, jeez. Pop into my eyes and we shall continue on. So when last we checked out, and of course I'd start this at night, 1 second while I go and take a quick kip, as the phrase will be. I don't know if I showed off this ladder. It just goes up to the attic, it doesn't do much at the moment. There we are. Haven't added doors up here. I guess they're being used for boarding or something. Last time we were here, we set up a quick kind of auto-running apiary outside with some birch trees and some oak trees, and our aim, holy hell, I was not wrong about all of the scorpions. Ooh, free gunpowder, yay. But I expanded the, I added a few more flowers, and a lot more of these flowers have grown by sheer virtue of the bee breeding going on, and added some more trees around it because I read on the Forest Rookie that it's partially based on the kind of bees that you're using, which in our case is just bog standard forest bees, and partially based on the density of the forest around you. So I can only presume then that it's checking a random block in the vicinity for a leaf block and then using that to change it in. So it's not necessarily picking a leaf block, which is why density matters. Hence this continuous bulk that we can see of leaves. Now some of these leaves, as we can see over here, are a different colour, and same as over here. That means that they're ones that have been cross-pollinated by another tree, so they're not ones that directly belong to the tree that they're hanging on. Which is to say, if it's hanging on, say, an oak tree, like here, it may in fact be a silver birch tree or whatever. But if we have a look over here, I also put down a spot loader. Made a stockpile of those because they're handy and they're cheap, and I'm not a big fan of loading areas that I'm using offline. Like, I'm not a fan of having anything that I own loaded whilst I'm not actually on the server, but this is a small thing, it's one chunk, and it's gotten us over 2 stacks of drones and a stack and a half of honeycombs. So a lot of bee breeding has been going on over here. And we can actually make this smaller, but that's a topic for later. But as I say, these are special leaves, and if we break them, like all leaves, there's a chance that we'll actually pick up a different sapling. But there is a way within, see if I have this on me, a way within the tree breeding system to essentially ensure, no, it must be in the other ender chest, a way to ensure, virtually, that you'll actually get a sapling from it, which is very handy for us. And I've already done a little bit of work with this, which is why I have this new sapling, Silver Lime. And this is the thing that we need as a grafter. They have very little durability, but there's a... I can see in my Phalmonomicon that there is a sort of there's a branch off of Falmium, which I think includes a Falmium scoop and a Falmium grafter, which is important because you can see the sort of gouging has repair. Yeah, you can put repair only on Falmium things, or at least a number of Falmium things. So that is going to be handy. And let's pick up this. This is another one that came off the trees, the silver birch sapling, which has an unknown gene in it. But we're not very interested in those, because we're mostly just interested in getting to balsa wood, because it matches the exterior of the building quite a bit better. On the wood of the building, just while I'm doing this, I picked up some information from a fan. That fan's name is CrushCastle23. Yep, CrushCastles23, or possibly just, yeah, CrushCastles23, also on Twitter. And he managed to track down some very interesting information. That's also no one, isn't it, behind it? Oh, and there goes. Now we haven't got a single other silver lime. That's kind of annoying. So let's go grab another and I'll continue this story, shall I? He managed to track down some information regarding the Night of the Living Dead house, or the farmhouse that was used around Evans City, Philadelphia. Was it Philadelphia? I'm not American, so I'm probably getting this wrong, but it's PA, which means either Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. I think. Again, I claim no precision on this. Where did I put that wood? I guess I shifted the supplies over here. But yeah, he managed to track down some details, and he found that there is one turf farm, one singular turf farm presently extant around Evans City, PA. Apparently, that half of PA entirely as well. Now, the things that we do know about the Night of the Living Dead farmhouse that they used was that it was scheduled for demolition to make way for a turf farm, and that it was used by the crew, and I just walked right away from my crafting table, didn't I? And my inventory is too full to use my mini one. Oh. But there is something that someone told me. I can do this. I don't personally like doing that because it means having my mini stone in my hotbar, but it works. But yes, anyways. We know that the farmhouse was scheduled for demolition to make way for a turf farm, and there is presently this one turf farm, Ready Green, which exists in the area. And just another mixed genus silver birch. But we have a few more places to hook around here. Excuse me, Mr. Gigantic Scorpion, that I should probably be fleeing from my life from. So he called them up. Ooh, no silver line, that's good. He called them up and he asked them, hey, are you the guys that this farmhouse belonged to, and what's happening with it and the space and such? He wasn't able to get the specific location of the farmhouse, because apparently it was purchased by that man's father and a business partner for about $50 by check, and they bought the area that the farmhouse was on for expansion, and they later turned into the turf farm. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It sounds like clay. Oh, and another one. Okay, so all in all, 3 silver lime saplings. I'm going to cut down the rest of this, really, because there isn't much need for it now, because another advantage of having the grafter is that we can plunk down these silver lime saplings, which are the ones that we're interested in. Let's take a look at these, shall we? Yep. Silver lime saplings, normal, matures quickly, height small, girth 1 by 1. Girth is stuff in the mix, jungle trees to 2 by 2 and such. Yield normal, sappiness lower. I believe that's only a factor for like rubber trees. Growth light. Nature plains. Native tolerates nothing, native to plains. Sango, cover that, will you? Supports nuts, prunes, and poms. Those are the potential fruits that it can produce. But I don't think this one produces anything. Fruits family, none, and that's why. Possible produce unknown, possible specialty unknown, possible mutations unknown. Tall deciduous tree, it has been reclassified recently as being in the Malvaceae family. I am astonished I pronounced that correctly the first time. Wow. And I'll shove these other ones into this canvas bag that I have handy. Oh, hello. Oh, that's what this canvas bag is. This canvas bag has been sat in that ender chest for I don't know how long, and I could not for the life of me remember what was in it. It's it's the blueprints I was using in the project tables for making bullets. Not such a big issue anymore. But, I should happen to have something around to store these in. And oh god, they're invading the household. This is now a this is now like a 1960s, 50s horror movie. I'm sure we'll be fine. Their vision is based on movement. And hitting them. That always helps. Hitting them. So, doop. Okay, so, if we grab some... I really should shoot you. Apparently I'm out of bones. Oh, and I know why. Well, if we go downstairs... Yeah, I changed the sign. Actually stairs to basement, not, yeah, cleared this space out. I'm kind of liking the kind of patchwork flooring look here, but, we can work on that later. This is the space that we previously cleared out. That part is going to hold some kind of hidden door, because this place doesn't exist in the actual building, so I want it hidden and discreet. And here are a pair of golems that I set up to just run this kind of flax farm. Which isn't quite functional just yet. Mild problem, I don't presently have the capacity to make a bunch of the router upgrades, which I need, because it keeps trying to put stuff into this auto-crafting table, and not within the recipe. So it'll put, like, flax seeds around here, and that'll break the recipe, and it won't work at all. And I need a machine filter for that, but that requires a logic matrix issue, so that will be our next episode. Yeah, I don't have any bones. So we'll just plonk these down here, and we can cut the rest of this down, because once these, lime trees, or silver, whatever they are, trees, finally grow up, they'll be regular trees, and then we can use grafters to get a ton of saplings from them, so that will be perfect, and of course I plant them right as night approaches. Oh, that's just restocking from my hand here. So I shall quickly make sure I cut this whole thing down. That's the highest my voice has gone in a long while. Wow. Of course, these trees are just normal, even if they came from a weird sapling, so... Tree fella still happily recognizes them. And they all come down quite happily. But yeah, this is a thing that the bees do, is, if there's space to put their flowers on, they'll put them down wherever they can. So now we have a bunch more wood. And I'm gonna pop to bed. Again. Yeeh. Okay, let's just deal with you, because... Oh, hang on, let's close the front door. There we go. Oh, and a shout-out menu. Hooray! That's gonna be useful. Place is well lit, so there don't be any mobs running around. I'm getting like 6 or 7 frames right now, I should say. I'm even recording this at like half the scale I usually do. Because someone pointed out, it's not really much point in having high def if you've got very low frames. But, I'm filming this Wednesday, which is the day before this particular video goes up, and 4 days before the next one does. And there is a specific delivery I'm waiting for today. Can you guess what it is? No, the S&M catalog is still on back order. This is an auspicious day because it stands for the day when most of my my new computer, paid for in significant part by your donations, will be arriving. In pieces and lacking a bunch of software and such, but it will be showing up and I'll be putting that together. I probably won't do a video on that. I'm not the kind of guy that you want to watch, or rather that people are likely to want to watch putting together computers and such. For that, stick around with Dave and whatnot. And I've got some gunpowder in here. And some leather. Don't know why I have leather. I found a bunch of supplies in one of the project tables over there, so who knows. Hey, well, it's daylight now, so let's see if we can go find some skellingtons. But the details I have learned, with specifically regarding some more magic trees. And not another silver line. But we do now have space in our inventory to actually get this done, so let's make another one. That looks like a spear to me, more than like a grafter. That looks like a spear. Just flat out a spear. Nope, no more new saplings, it seems. Unless they're under me. Nope, that's just a regular one. I'm still wearing my jetpack. I don't know why I'm wearing my jetpack. I kind of said to myself that I wouldn't wear that outside of Monroeville for obvious reasons, but not that big an issue. Let's see if we can spy any hapless skeletons. Oh, I was hoping they'd taken shelter down there. Nope, doesn't look like we have any. And the world's taking... Oh! Hang on. Bones! My god, McCoy, you've done it! That is one of the geekiest references I've made in a very long time. I'm sorry. Okay, so there is our new breed of tree. The silver lime. Now, I don't think this is marked in tree filler either, but the first thing we're going to do is get a bunch of its saplings. Okay, so that is another 4 saplings, and we don't have the sticks on us to make another grafter. Oh. So yeah, hopefully you'll only have to put up with this jerky, low FPS stuff for like another episode or two. I'm still trying my best to maximize it, but oh yes, that was something. I have been trying to think of what to name the new computer, because all of them have names, and I love them all dearly, for the past couple of days, and I have come to the conclusion, and this will seem as rational as every other name I've ever given a computer, to name the new kid Elemental. That is not a reference to Sherlock Holmes, I swear. Okay, so we've got our new breed of tree, so what we're going to do next, see what this crafter is giving us. It's wearing out very quickly. Yep, there it goes immediately. But it's giving us a sapling for almost every single piece of tree we hit. So we'll plant these back around our auto breeder here. Let's actually analyze these quickly. Where did I just put that? Nope, I didn't put it there. Oh, I must have put it in the other chest. Anyways, not a big issue, because we just need to breed them. Now, I don't know... I still don't know the actual range from these. I presume that it's the same as the area effect that's listed in their details. I don't have my bee breeder on me, so I can't really check them. Let's see, that is 3 blocks apart. So there we'll have like another tree to breed. 1, 2, 3 there. And over here, apparently I'm doing this wider than I did the last ones. And 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, and we'll just bone meal these. So, yeah, the different bees have different rates of cross-pollination. So the bulk standard bees that we're using right now are supposedly just like normal speed. I don't really mention what normal speed is, but apparently these have it. Still 5 silver limes. And where has that sapling I was going to use gone? Wouldn't have gone there. Quick supply, is that where I went? No, I must have left it in the chest. Dang. Oh, actually, just while we're here. Nope, they're not registered for tree filler, just like these ones. Ah, well. not a distinctly huge issue. But the tree that I want to try and crossbreed now is the tropical trees, because in my testing that turned out to be the most useful in getting a new tree. Did I put that in the canvas bag? Where is that sapling gone? I know I had a jungle sapling on me. I don't know where it's gone. Has it actually ended up in Neutral Magazine somehow? Or am I just being blind? No, I don't think I'm being blind. Has it ended up in these chests? No. Okay, our jungle sapling has gone missing. I know I was carrying one. I'm absolutely certain that I was carrying one. Jeez, that is very strange, isn't it? Well, we're hitting up time anyway, so, to improve the rate at which our bees breed, I would like to set up multiple apiaries. But the problem comes in that setting up multiple apiaries takes up a lot of space, and the best way to automate it is to use routers from factorization. So, I shall bid you adieu for now, and our next episode is going to be focusing on making all sorts of material, all sorts of machinery to get factorization running, so that we can make logic matrices and then the different upgrades that we need to vastly improve our bee breeding. So that's it for today. I shall catch you all next time. Catch you later, guys.